I welcome you all to the introduction on mass transfer. I am Dr. Srinivasan M, Professor and Head of Chemical Engineering, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. In this introduction, I am going to tell you about what is mass transfer, its driving force, what is diffusion, mass transfer versus diffusion, the governing law of mass transfer, that is also called as Fick's law of diffusion, the types of diffusion. At first, what is mass transfer? The net movement of component or molecules from one location to another location or one place to another because of the concentration difference is called as mass transfer. You try to see the images. The first image, the movement of the molecules from one end to the another end through the semi-permeable membrane happens, and in the second image, the disbursement of the dye solution happens. At first, the dye solution is immersed into the solvent, clear solvent. The dissolution happens and dye particles or dye molecules are evenly distributed into the clear solvent because of the concentration difference. This mass transfer happens either because of the concentration difference or pressure difference. The two also taken place from one place to another or one end to another. So it is called as concentration gradient or pressure gradient. So we can conclude that these two, concentration gradient and pressure gradient, are the driving force for the mass transfer operation. You refer the image, the ions are transferring from one end to the another end, that is high concentration end to the low concentration end through the semi-permeable membrane happens because of this driving force, that is concentration gradient. Now we will go to discuss about diffusion in a deep manner. As we discussed the example already, the disbursement of the dye molecules. Here the dye molecules are introduced into the water molecules, that is clear water molecules, that is called as solvent. Initially, the concentration of the dye molecules are very high and it is evenly distributed throughout the solvent, and finally when it reaches the equilibrium, because of the diffusivity happens evenly. So we may say that movement of particles from high to low concentration side. So again I am telling you about the diffusion is the net movement of anything from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. And the diffusion happens in liquids or in gases because of their particles move randomly from place to place. In the second image indicates before diffusion starts and end of the diffusion. Before diffusion starts, the molecules are in the bulk manner, that is in the higher concentration, and the diffusion starts, the molecules moves entirely within the total solvent and distributed evenly. This is an example for diffusion operation. Now, what is mass transfer and what is diffusion? We are going to discuss about the difference between the mass transfer versus diffusion. The mass transfer refers to the transport of a mass from one place to another, that is transport of a constituent by bulk motion of fluid. But the diffusion is the movement of the solute or gas from one area of high concentration to an area of low concentration through the medium like air or water. This is completely due to the transport gradient in concentration. The mass transfer can occur as a phase transition, particularly in the case of chemical reactions. But the diffusion causes the transfer of mass from a high concentration area to a low concentration area. The mass transfer happens may or may not occur across a concentration gradient, but the diffusion only occurs in the concentration gradient. The mass transfer operations like evaporation and precipitation are the example for this operation. But in the case of diffusion, always involves the movement of the solution. Now, the governing law of the mass transfer. What is the law behind the mass transfer taking place or the diffusion taking place? The governing law of the mass transfer is called as Fick's law of diffusion. The equation J is equal to minus d dc by dx. From this equation, we can understand that J is directly proportional to dc by dx. Now, what is J? J is called as mass flux. dc by dz is called as concentration gradient. Or in other ways, we can explain this equation as mass flux is directly proportional to concentration gradient. By introducing the proportionality constant, that is d, that is diffusivity coefficient, the equation that becomes J is equal to minus d into dc by dx. The negative sign indicates diffusion increases as temperature increases because of the increased motion of the atoms, that is, the molecules transfer from high concentration site to low concentration site. The graph indicates when we plot the distance versus concentration, the gradient is dou c by dou x. We can automatically say that the mass flux is directly proportional to concentration gradient. Now, the types of diffusion. There are two types of diffusion. One is molecular diffusion and the another one is eddy diffusion. The first figure indicates the molecules transfer because of its own way, naturally, without any external current or force acting on it for its dissolution. The rate of this movement is a function of temperature, viscosity of the fluid and the size of the particle. There is no external matter is acting on it. But in the case of eddy diffusion, or in other case, we can say this is multi-path diffusion. Here, the turbulent current is acting on it. That is, the external force or external current is acting on it for its transfer. The figure indicates there is the different movement of the particles taking place in a solvent, that is called as eddy diffusion. Thank you.